When I'm dealing it, I'm dropping it. I'm the realest, no doubt in it. I'm about the biz, best count on it. Under the pressure, winning and pleasure, we go together. Fame and desire taking me higher, light as a feather. Get on my level. Walk that walk and I talk that talk. Get on my level. Stare in the stop cause I flaunt what I want. Yeah, I'm a rebel. I'ma do what I do and try to keep up. Ain't no one better, so get on my level. How's it going down there? Cause the weather up is real nice. In my bag, fill it up, I don't even gotta check the price. Work it, take it, slay it. I don't fake it, I don't play it. If you buy it, I'ma break it.
Better play nice.
Nah, I'm alright. Under the pressure, winning and pleasure, we go together. Fame and desire taking me higher, light as a feather. Get on my level.
Alright, so I'm trying to do the first cabinet, which was a corner cabinet, and I needed to make sure that I had my measurements right, whatever you want to call it. And I was a little off because I was subtracting 1.5 inches off a side I shouldn't have, but it's not the end of the world. I can put a little shim back there, no big deal. But I want to show you the opening here because it's not giving what I'm assuming it was supposed to. So let me show you. Okay, so this is the corner cabinet, and I did my measurements based on having basically a 9 elbow here. But it's not looking as big as I would think it was supposed to, because I feel like even with an opening like this with little opens, that doesn't feel like very much. I mean, from these two, I mean, what do you put in there? You know, like something doesn't feel right about this cabinet. So I'm not sure, because I followed directions to the T based on a standard cabinet size, and it just doesn't look right for some reason. So I have a fear I'm gonna have a similar problem on that side. So to be determined, you guys. All right, guys, I am dry fitting all of my pieces and creating cabinets as they come. So I've already basically the corner one I put all together. Still looks small, but I'm just trusting the process. And then when I was dry fitting these two, do you see that? I was like, how is that possible? Then I remembered there's a back on this one that's not on this one. So this is actually 1 inch out too far. So that will open up my entrance a little bit better. This is just holding this little temporary tabletop in place. But I have put this one in. I'm going to put backs in here, but what I think I'm just going to do is maybe a 1/2 inch plywood or something, cut it, and I'll place it back there so that it does have a back to it, but that it's not worried about whether it is connected, or I can pull it all the way out. It's not in its final position yet, but just dry fitting everything. And then this one is pretty much put in place again. No back because I'm going to add them later. But these two I've just literally put up. There's no connections made yet. Everything is still separate. But I'm glad I did that because now I see that this one at the corner is 1 inch over too far, which again, couldn't understand visually why it looked like it was so small. Now I know. So I had this problem yesterday with my old chuck. This guy right here, the collar kept slipping. This one, just bought today, just tightened it, already slipping. Super frustrating, Craig. Like, there's got to be an easier way for this to work. So I have just put these in. Nothing is screwed together or connected. It is simply dry fit because I learned from my other corner I was going to have issues. And I did have a couple of ones. Apparently I just forgot a whole bunch of cuts on this corner. Like, a couple of pieces were too long. This one is still half an inch. This back corner is still half an inch too long. So I'm going to have to trim that down. But generally speaking, they line up with my other side, which is what I was looking for. So it's looking good, guys. It's looking real good. So now you can see why I'm going to take away the door, because I'm going to have cabinets that extend to not where the end of this is, but you know, probably to the door jamb, well, here, over here. So I'll have like a broom closet type of situation / more pantry space. And then of course I'll have lots of upper shelves up here for pantry as well. But gosh, it feels so good. And balanced. So balanced. Which is really nice in a kitchen as wonky as this one, to have a little bit of organization or simplicity to the chaos.